At 37, we started the Product Boss. Never ever did I ever think I only want to make $100,000. And so each of you, some of you feel lost right now because you're forgetting where you started.
I credit Jacqueline and Minna just hugely to us being able to cross that $1 million revenue mark.
When you're in the right groups and you're with like-minded people, they will hold space for you. They'll push you in certain directions. They'll support you in ways maybe just by listening. I think that having that support is so important, especially right now.
I wanted to bring my business to the next level. Being a part of the Product Boss community has really helped me bring those to the surface and also to overcome them. So now I have a much better idea of why I have my business and what I want my business to become in the future.
Good morning. Happy
Good
Sunday.
morning.
Happy Sunday. Okay.
Happy Sunday, everybody.
Welcome, everybody.
Where in the world are you? It is 8 a.m. for me in Los Angeles. What
10
time is
a.m.
it
for
you?
me feels like 8 a.m.
Yeah, we're on the same schedule, I think, maybe.
Yeah, we certainly are. I was like, I made my kids like dinosaur nuggets, and I was like, which one of these nuggets is going to be sacrificed to my stomach right now? Because I need to get on. It's like, that chicken sacrifice we were talking about too. Technology. Okay, we got a lot of people from different places. Montreal, hello, Jasmine. North Idaho, Michigan, Vale. That's cool. New Zealand, hello. It's Monday, 5 a.m. Hello from the future.
Yeah, hello in the future. You've already started your
Rachel.
work day.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at
Rome.
this.
Oh
Did
no.
you say Rome is here?
Yeah, Rome in the house. Wow, that's
Rome,
amazing.
hello.
Nova
What's the weather in
Scotia,
Italy?
Ontario, Canada.
The tech gods have released my microphone from its position.
Yeah. Well, as long as your other phone is good, I think that should be okay. Do you have your stand-up one,
No, why would I know anywhere where that is? I moved like 7 months ago. How I haven't unpacked.
Oh, no. It's like I have everything everywhere. Everywhere.
I'll figure it
Hello,
out.
Ohio. Hello, Bay, California. Nighttime in Hong Kong. We got Hong Kong in the house. That's amazing.
Nighttime. What day is it? Sunday or Monday? Because New
I'm
Zealand,
from UK.
it's Monday, so it must be Monday somewhere over there. I say this while I'm trying to work a microphone.
I know it's kind of hurting my ears a little bit. It's
Let me
like
put this girl on mute. Sorry.
Okay.
Let me put myself on mute. Hold on.
All right. Okay, everybody. And let us know what you're drinking all the way in Hong Kong and Nova Scotia and Rome. What are you all drinking this morning? I am just keeping it simple, sellers. I'm drinking black coffee. So I ran out of oat milk, which is no bueno during launch week, let me tell you. But black coffee is amazing as well. So let us know what you're drinking. Coffee. Somebody said coffee. Yes, we definitely all.
How's my mic stand now? It's in a vase.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
Okay, I did it. Can I talk
Yeah.
like this? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, it's 12 a.m. on the 20th here in Hong
Oh my
Kong.
gosh. Alexandra in Rome is having gelato right now.
I'm having a cortado.
Oh, you are?
So
Nice.
I ordered from a new place. It's called Super I don't know what it's called. Anyways, I got this. It's called an English fog, which is technically like English breakfast tea with milk, but it comes with activated charcoal. And I couldn't decide, like, because what if I don't like it? So I also got a cortado.
Yeah.
And then I also got a smoothie. How many drinks is on?
I
Everyone's
know.
mess.
That's how it was yesterday. Yesterday, we went to get boba tea, which I've never gone to this place before, but it was same sort of scenario. What if I don't like it? So I got like taro milk tea with like lychee jellies, and
Mhm.
then got strawberry slushies, and then got green tea. It was like green tea with lychee syrup in it. And I was like,
I love
out of
lychee.
these, one of them is going to be delicious. Anyways, turns out all of them were delicious. So, I mean, it worked out really well.
Erica, you made your drink sound really good. Mushroom stuff. There's the mushroom tea. Like it's got
Yeah.
it.
Actually, I drink mushroom tea as well. It's called, gosh, what is that
I'm gonna
called?
go live on Instagram though, because people
Rise.
might
It's
be
called
waiting for
Rise.
us.
That's the one that I drink.
Are you ready for Instagram?
Yep.
Okay. Good morning. It's Sunday edition of Bosses and the Blend. I am drinking, I was just telling Facebook, 2 different types, a coffee, a tea, a smoothie, and my water. And I'm telling you all this while we're waiting for people to join. Hey, Lauren, I see you on there. And Minna is going to join us in just a second. Okay, this should work.
Okay.
I'm still singing our theme song. Do.
That's our theme
Okay,
song.
from the intro. Hi.
Oh, the intro. Hi. Okay, I need to get one of these earbuds on my ear. Which one is it? This one. Okay. All right. Otherwise, I hear 2 different versions of what Jacqueline's saying in split-second difference.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
same. Okay. So good morning. Good morning. It's Sunday. So over on Facebook, we have it's 12 a.m. in Hong Kong because we've got someone in Hong Kong. It's 5 a.m. in New Zealand. No, 5 a.m. in New Zealand. Rome, we've got Rome in the house over on Facebook.
Eating a
So
gelato.
gelato. We're so excited that you're here. So good morning, everybody. Say hi on Instagram and where you're from and what you're drinking. Because it's going to be a fun one today. So, hi, what's everybody up to on their Sunday? I think I might go hiking, and my kids told me no. And I said, I'm done asking your opinions.
Oh, I mean, I don't think kids get to decide, right?
Oh,
You
well,
know?
in my house, I think they think that they get to decide. And I've decided everyone with babies, especially you, Lauren, who I see milking a baby, feeding a child. Like, no, I know we say give them opinions, but no, I'm in charge. That I've had to say
Yeah.
this, and they're 10
I
and
think it's
7.
mostly like maybe give them options like, do you want to go hiking or do you want to go hiking in the morning? Or do you want to go hiking in the afternoon? Boom, baby. You've
Boom.
got.
Do you want to go hiking at 9 a.m. right when I'm done with Bosses in the Blend? Or do you want to go hiking at 9:30 a.m.?
Yeah.
I'll give you 30
And they're
minutes.
like, love these options, Mom. I really like to have a say in these things. 9:30.
9:30. I don't want to go. I'm like, oh my God. Stop with your opinions. It's my fault. All right. So we're super excited to be here with you today. Who here knows that multi-stream machine doors are open? Does anybody know? Have you heard?
You
Have
know,
you
this
seen it
through
on?
this whole week. So if everybody could just raise the roof for me, because I haven't raised the roof hardly at all this week, which
Wow.
you all know I'm trying to bring that back. So
Right. So you can't bring it back if you don't do it.
Yes, that's right.
Action
Especially
takers are the
during
raised
doors open.
makers.
So it's like my friends that we basically said you have to talk about your product. If there's something that you want to sell or something you want to bring back or you want to do, you need to talk about it. So this with me and the raising roof, phenomenon, you need to I need to talk about that more. So Samantha says raising the roof high over here. That's awesome.
But I really like Suddenly Boutique, who gave me some mom advice. You want to go hiking or biking while we're hiking? So smart. You need to give me parenting advice. Alexandria says, I bought multi-stream machine and I'm module 2. Amazing. So who's brand new that just joined? And who didn't know that this is something that was open and available? And the reason I'm saying that is because if you're not seeing it everywhere and hearing about it all the time, then you're not talking about it enough.
Yeah.
Because inevitably, when doors close on Tuesday, we will get messages in the middle of the night. Oh my God, doors are closed. I didn't know doors were closing. Like, oh my goodness, like I missed this. And then everyone's going to ask
Or
if I didn't
this
ask her.
classic one. So what's multi-stream machine?
Yeah, we get that a lot.
And it's like, We've literally been talking about it so much, which means we haven't talked about it enough.
So we're just modeling in our emails and our lives and the texts and all the things that you all get. We're modeling for you what it looks like to let people know, because when
Yeah.
we, our open rate on our emails, like let's say you all have an open rate. Let's just say your open rate is 20% of people open your emails. Let's say you have 100 people and 20 of them open them. That 20 people are not the exact same people every single time they open an email, right?
Mhm.
Let's say on Instagram, the average was like 4% of your followers see what you post. Okay, that 4% is not the exact same 4%. Now, a handful of them are,
Right.
there's like your raving fans, there's the same people that are like really engaged in the things you do, but then there's going to be like the ones that did not know. So if you're not
Yeah.
posting, you're not sharing, people aren't going to know.
So you're grabbing like that 4%, you're grabbing that 20%, you're grabbing this over here, this over there, and you're talking about the same things. You're not talking about different things. We're talking about multi-stream machine doors being open everywhere, for example. We're not saying this thing over here, this thing over here. And you start picking up people, and that's what adds up to your snowball, everybody, that we've been talking about this entire week of reinforcing what you're selling, and then also jumping into multi-stream machine doors while you can, so you can have the right tools and the encouragement to do all those things. You get the exact steps, you get three things. You get the exact steps, you get the confidence and the accountability to take those steps, and you also get the community and support. So for all of you, you equip yourself to be able to talk about it over and over, and to make the money that you need to, and be profitable at the end of the day, because that's something we for sure want you to be, is profitable with more money in your pocket.
Yeah, so let's do some shout outs for friends that just joined. If you see their names, or team, if you want to, because we can't see everybody's names. Um, but School Social Work Solution says, I'm new. I own a stationary business for social workers. Welcome to Multi-Stream Machine. Fiamma Candles, new a couple weeks ago. I've been binging the modules. So much great info that I'm implementing immediately. Amazing. Okay, that's my Instagram. Tamara says, I've been listening to the email module. Here, I'll put this one up. I've been listening to the email module, sent emails out different times over the last 2 days, and my open rate went from 2% to 18%.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's huge, my friend.
That is
I yelled.
900% increase right there.
And let me tell you, 20% open rate is a fantastic open rate. So good job. Vic says, I've joined and can't wait to get started. Exciting. Welcome. Audrea says, I have no idea what's really happening. Can you explain? So if that's the truth, right, then that's just an example of someone who's like, I actually don't know that you're in launch, that multi-stream machine doors are open, that multi-stream machine exists, right? So that's just a really good example of somebody who like could be in your community that like does not know what's happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anata Fragrances on Instagram says, joined on Wednesday and I've already had so many aha moments. Loving it. So good.
Yay. Yes,
Brand
because
new. Okay.
so multi-stream machines doors opened. They are closing very soon. So make sure that all of you that are going to join do join immediately, because every single day there's a bonus that disappears essentially. Let me phrase it this way. The sooner you join,
The more
the
bonuses
more
you get.
bonuses you get. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's to your advantage to join, because you get, there's people that join a couple weeks or a few days, or was it a few days ago? I don't know, lost all track of time. But
Wednesday,
they got
Thursday.
all, yeah, Wednesday. They got all the bonuses, which as you all know, we love bonuses and bonuses and bonuses, and it can only give you more tools in your tool belt in order to make more money.
So
All of our
GB Confections said, join Thursday, so exciting. The Described Dog says, join last week and feeling good. So they get the bonuses that we dropped last week, as well as the one that's disappearing today. And just a couple more shout outs, and then we'll jump into today's. Janice, Jen, and Samantha joined. Dorothy, Beverly, and Jasmine, and Marissa. So yay, congratulations. So let's talk about the bonus that's expiring today, because we'll just get that homework out of the way. That homework, housekeeping. We'll get that out of the way, and then we can jump into some stories we want to share with you today. So today, the Ultimate Profit Bundle is disappearing. So what is the Ultimate Profit Bundle? It has actually, so we teach you about cost sheets and costing your like margins and costing inside of multi-stream machine. But this bonus is actually something that we had created for another program that was like $5,000 for 3 months with us. But we've actually given it to you guys as a bonus today. And it's a shipping calculator. So figuring out what your minimum like your what is it? The minimum shipping that you should
The
offer
minimum
free
shipping
shipping on.
threshold. But before we go into like the details of it, the
Yeah.
point of it is that you know your numbers. So for all of us that are starting out or even deeper in our business, even seasoned entrepreneurs, sometimes it can be very scary to look at our numbers, right? Tell me if you feel that way, right? So this makes it very, very easy for you just to input the numbers, because numbers are essentially just data, and what you measure can grow. So that's the idea of the pricing calculators, and we make it really easy. So for example, we get the question a lot like, how do I know that I'm not losing money on shipping? Well, my friend, like Jacqueline said, there's a shipping calculator in there that we show you, you just plug in the number of what your shipping threshold is, what your average shipping is, and it tells you whether or not you're paying too much for shipping, right? If you need to raise your prices in order to cover the shipping. So it gives you the confidence in order to raise your pricing or your shipping threshold in order to increase your average order value. I know that all sounds like a bunch of stuff, but it's actually really simple. So average order value is how much somebody is on average spending with you. We want to increase that. One of the best ways that we can do that in the simplest way is increasing your shipping threshold, meaning if you spend $50 with us, you get free shipping, right? That's considered a shipping threshold offer. Now, when you offer that you get free shipping on $50, we still want to make sure that you're profitable, right? Because you can't just willy-nilly offer free shipping on a random number. We want to make sure that you're profitable and that it adds to your profitability. So that is what the plug and play calculators are. They're to help you very easily understand where you might be losing profit or adding profit to your bottom line. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, totally makes sense. I was trying to see if I could. Sometimes you can share things on your screen on Instagram. Okay, so who has not joined Multi-Stream Machine yet? Anyone watching that is not inside yet, and you're thinking about it or you're on the fence, let us know, because we want to help you get over the fence. And what we want to do today is we actually want to celebrate some of you. So you're spending your Sunday with us. It's a long weekend.
So
here in the
everybody
States.
get their coffee. Let's get hyped up on caffeine by doing some cheers.
Or gelato in Rome.
Or gelato. Or water. Get hydrated up in here, right?
I hope you're sitting at a cafe in Rome watching this on your iPhone with like
my
some
gosh.
beautiful view in front of you.
I hope so too. I mean, we are all there
I'm
with
imagining
you,
I'm there with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to be drinking a cappuccino and sitting across from you right now. Okay. So the calculator was a game changer for us, is what Charmaine says. On and popping popcorn bar says, I haven't joined yet. We have worked with popcorn companies. Let me tell you, we've helped them expand to 2 stores in Florida. Okay. So please let me know if you haven't joined yet. No pressure, but just let us know. And then
But the doors are closing.
Yes. And bonuses are going away.
Yes.
Erica says, so MSM class trip to Rome. I'll see you there. It's a write-off for the write-off people, right? We have to go to Rome.
It's urgent. We got to taste test these gelatos.
We got like someone's trying to sell gelato. Okay. So we're gonna I'm gonna add this to the stream, and then Minna, do you want to share your do you want to do your phone or me? I could do my phone.
Oh yeah, I can do my phone.
Actually, I'll do mine because it's flipped. It's actually in a really good position.
Okay.
Hold on. It's actually not because I have to hold on. Let me think how I can do this.
Okay. Either way, you don't have to actually visually see it, but you can, for those of you that can see it, you get to see it visually in that person's own words, and we're just going to read it off to you. These are wins. Right? Yeah, we can see it. These are wins that people have shared with us that literally happened in the span of the few days, right? I would say just this past week.
Yeah, we're getting these messages. So this one is from Billy. Billy sent us some amazing messages yesterday, so can't wait to share those. But just popped in to say that Just popped in to say that I used a couple of things that I learned on the lives this week, as well as being in multi-stream machine based on me signing up on Wednesday. And today I had my first $1,000 pop-up. All I kept hearing in my head is people want you to tell them what they want. And that is exactly what I did. I promoted my best sellers, called them why they were the best, and everything else literally sold itself. Thank you so much, ladies. I don't know if I'm reading correctly, but
Yeah. And
that makes
actually,
sense.
there's no reason to show. I don't know if it's just me, but the screen on your Instagram is backwards. So unless we can be,
So
not have it
picky.
be backwards, there's
So,
no way
but
they're
you need,
going to
I
be
don't
able to
understand
read
why you need to
backwards.
read normally. So weird. Okay, fine, I'll just read it
So,
out loud. Look at my
yeah,
faces.
yes, and you can just listen. So, so for all of you, yeah, that's awesome. I think that the takeaway from that from Billy is that she took action. They were simple tweaks that she did, and action takers are money makers. So she made an extra $1,000. She actually was more confident in telling them what they need to buy, and she was able to connect the dots faster for them. And then she got to make more money because of it. So bravo, Billy.
Yeah, do you want to read this one since I had trouble reading?
Yeah, sure. Tracy said, I was desperate to find a way to pay for multi-stream machine. I did not want to lose my momentum from my ahas this week. So I started looking at my subscriptions. So this is her trying to make the payment plans, right? She said, I've been building a Kajabi for a while, but never launched anything. So I put that on pause. So for all of us, she's talking about Kajabi, but do we have, if you really want to come up with, how to pay for multi-stream machine, could you pause Netflix? Could you pause Hulu? Could you pause whatever subscriptions? In her case, it's this. I also pause things like Audible, which definitely reminder I need to do that. This one was hard. Another course in a coaching group that I have outgrown but still utilize occasionally. In all, I found $369 in subscriptions that I was willing to part with for now, which also has me motivated now to pay off faster because I want some of them back. Win number one is in the books. Bravo. Because the thing is, if you really want to do something, you have to do it. And I know it sounds crazy, like pausing Netflix or whatever, but you decide what's important to you. And the thing is, you can make it happen. So there's things that all of us will do. Like Tracy, this is more than the average person. The average person would be like, no way would I do that, or no way would I start a business,
Yeah.
or no way would I even do this or that.
Listen,
Well,
Bridgerton is not on right now. You can pause Netflix.
yeah, or Hulu
Just
or
kidding, I'm
Apple
just kidding.
Pay or Apple TV. I mean, whatever it is. I mean, she came up with $369 in
Yes.
subscriptions, but the average person would just be like, no, that's my excuse. Tracy found a way. This is what I love about this is that if you really want to do something, it will take you committing a bit to do it. And bravo, Tracy, for making it happen, because action takers are money makers. I'm so proud of you. This already shows that you've committed and that you're going to make some big things happen in multi-stream machines. So good
And
for you.
Kajabi for Tracy is actually a work like something
Yeah.
subscription for like courses. So here's the deal.
Yeah.
We're not telling you they're like, oh my God, I'm never coming back to Jacqueline and Minna. They told me to pause like Hulu and Netflix. No,
Yeah.
it's just where is our money actually going versus what has a return on the investment, right? So where is it going? And that's why we've talked about, like, I did a whole reel on like avoid Michael's Hobby Lobby and Joanne's Fabrics, for example, because a lot of times we think our creative mode and buying stuff and doing those things are the thing that's going to help grow our business, but instead it's focus, and you're going to see that a lot. So in here, suddenly Boutique said pause everything. Listen, you get to decide. Like, this is your life. We're making the offer. We have something that we know works. If you can't tell by all of these messages we're just getting in our inboxes, we know what we have to offer works. It's actually up to you to make it work. It's up to you to take that chance. It's up to you and when I say take that chance, it's not a chance on the course. We actually know that this course works. It's not a chance on the course. It's taking a chance on you. It's taking a chance on yourself. It's believing in yourself enough that you're like, you know what? I'm done doing the stuff I'm doing. Now it's up to me to make the change, right? Because this course literally works. We could sell you each individual module individually for the same amount of money, and you guys would have the same results, right? If it worked for your business. So that's just, we want to just let you know.
I love that.
Yeah.
I wanted to say something in part to what you were saying, that it's taking investment in yourself, because guess what is happening. That one thing that you can control is you, my friends.
Mhm.
Right? You can't control a lot of things, but you can control what you do. So for all of you, you get to decide what you invest in yourself, it being the best investment you can make. You get to decide what you consume also, right? So
Yeah.
for example, maybe you replace something with another thing. It's just like if somebody was really committed about getting healthy, they could substitute one thing, broccoli instead of, I don't know,
Ice cream?
brownies. Yeah. So you get the idea, right? Because you only get to control what you do, and I think
Listen, you
that
can
just
sign
goes
up
to
for
show. Mhm.
you can sign up for a gym membership, right? That's that first step. You can sign up for a gym membership. If you don't go to the gym, you're not going to see results, right? Like I know that sounds silly, but I'm just going to give you an example of a lot of things that we all sign up for and don't use. So, it's truly up to you. Like if you're on the fence and you're like this isn't going to work for me, the only reason that this isn't going to work for you is because you're not going to work. I'm honest. Like
You need,
the
yeah, you need to be working in
yeah,
the
you
actions.
need to do it. Like you
Mhm.
like if it's not going to work for you, it has nothing to do with your product. It has nothing to do with anything other than your action that you're willing to take to do this, right? So I know this is like tough love a little bit, but there's absolutely no way that this isn't going to work for you when you look at all these results. Like Mina and I are like, we get these every time and we're like, oh my God, the amazing things you're all doing, right? We're just
Yeah,
blown
it's
away.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a bad example, broccoli and not brownies. Definitely, or you half it,
And
right?
some people
So
unsubscribe. They're like, they've told us not to eat brownies and to cut Netflix.
no,
We're
I
out.
am down for brownies, but you could just actually add a handful of broccoli.
Yeah,
That's just an
sure.
example. Yeah.
Okay, Manzana wrote this to us. I already made $200 from the bestseller challenge today. Okay, so that was just somebody implementing something we teach for free within the bestseller secrets challenge. And Onada says, will the ultimate profit bundle still be available for MSM after today? No, it goes away today at 7 p.m. Eastern. So you have some hours left, but that will disappear. The bonuses are getting less and less from the added bonuses, like the dropped bonuses. That one disappears today. So the how to sell more on social disappeared. The one today is going to disappear at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is the ultimate profit bundle. And there's still bonuses in there. So please still sign up, but these things will go away. Okay, Courtney wrote us, my win after yesterday, I talked more about my top 3 bestsellers and I sold out of my number 3 bestseller and almost sold out of my number 1 from the challenge.
Yeah, just from
Right?
taking action.
So
It's
good.
amazing. I love hearing
And
these. I hope you all
okay,
are getting as inspired as we are.
okay, Mina,
Okay,
you're
so
up.
Sasha says, I've 4 times the investment. So that's literally $8,000, 4 times the investment since joining 12 days ago. Not 12 months, 12 days ago.
So
So,
$2,000 on around it's a 1997. So $2,000 times 4 is $8,000. So 12 days ago, Sasha made 8 grand in the last 12 days.
mhm.
That's bonkers, right?
Sorry, it's because
You're
I have
talking
this
around your phone.
apparatus holding up my phone.
Do you want me to read it? I can read
Yeah,
it.
sure. And I have to be like, okay.
Sorry. Jaleesa says one module made me 400. Sorry, now I need a cough drop.
Okay, I got this. Jalecia says one module made me $483 in just 2 days. And funny enough, it was the bestsellers module. Of course, it's the bestsellers because tried and true. That's the one that all of us can take action on immediately. That's the one that we've worked on with everybody this whole entire week out of all the modules. And you made $483 in just 2 days. I am not surprised. But Jalecia, you did the work too. So congratulations. You deserve every penny of that.
It's hard to mute on 2 devices, so sorry about
Yeah,
coughing in
it sure
everyone's
is.
ears.
Oh no, I skipped one.
Oh,
Okay, there you go.
okay. No, you didn't. You're good.
Okay, it's the next one now. Yeah.
Okay. Lorena says, I joined last week, and with just having completed a couple modules, I'm already seeing the results. With all of the confidence I've gained, I sold $600 in a 30-minute live I did on Instagram. Congrats, Lorena. We haven't
That
actually
is
read all
a
of these.
double win because
Mhm.
like it takes a lot for us to push people to do lives on IG, which is actually in actually that bonus is gone. Never mind. So so
Okay.
$600 in a live that you did on IG. Congratulations, Lorena, for getting that confidence.
And Victoria says, I tried the price wheel idea from the in-person module and we made $300 at our last market in a slow season. That's amazing. Okay, I'm going to read this. It's long. Leah says, I just wanted to say that I've been on the fence all week about multi-stream machine, not because I didn't believe in coaching or because I'm worried about the cost, but because I'm a master investor in myself and I've paid thousands for coaching in previous years for other things, and much of it really didn't amount to anything. Fast forward to Monday when I knew, in caps, I wanted to join Multi-Stream Machine because I'd been binging the podcast for a few weeks now. And I was hoping to be one of the first 200 so I could receive my success bag. But then unexpectedly, all
HE
double hockey sticks broke out in my personal life. I'm sorry about that, Leah. Perfect timing. I was so up on arms putting life back together that I couldn't even listen to the trainings, let alone sign up. But no matter how late in the evening it was, I listened to each night. And then last night I binged all of the days over again until about 3 a.m. And said, I have to do it, but the money couldn't come and will not come from my current finances because I'm planning a trip in 2 weeks. Okay. And when I say all of you have to, and when I say all you have to do is decide, that's all you have to do. I woke up today and in about 5 hours, I made all of the extra I needed to join and I signed up. I already know I am about to 100x this investment because it all came together for me too easily. No stress. It was like the universe said, here you go. I'm super excited and cannot wait to come back with my success story. If you're on the fence, it's usually because you know you need to do it. Just decide and watch the universe work its magic. And Leah, for your magic, I also want the team, I'm just going to tell you, let's send her a success bag because all HE double hockey sticks broke loose and she really wanted to join and she missed it. So let's also send her some of that success swag to just keep it going with the universe working for you,
and
my friend.
that is what we have to really understand, is that the universe is always conspiring in our advantage, right? So for us, it's a matter of just reaching out and grabbing that opportunity when we can, when we know, when we feel pulled towards it. So a lot of you, excuse me, will be pulled towards multi-stream machine, and there's a reason for that. So allow that to happen.
Yeah. Okay, a couple more. Do we have a lot more? Is this the last one? No, there's more. Okay. Rebecca says, just wanted to share a little success. I had a new launch last night, and the last minute after listening to day 2, I decided to take the advice to bundle up some of my bestsellers. I literally threw bundles together a few hours before my launch, and it was a total success. My average order value jumped from $24 to $53. My conversion rate went from 2% to 9.59%. I made as many sales this morning while I was out on the riverfront run on a beautiful day as I usually do in a week. I'm so excited. Thank you. That's amazing.
So great. So great. Do we want to jump into what we're going to talk about?
Yeah, totally. Okay, so I want to answer a couple questions of people who are on the fence, and then we want to talk to you about the hand of hope. I'm not sure if you've heard us talk about this, but someone said, I'm not able to have a real job right now because of circumstances and my business is struggling. I'm quickly running out of bestsellers and all of my money is wrapped up in inventory that failed. I'm afraid Multi-Stream Machine may not help me.
Well, what are the things that are I'm quick. All of my money is wrapped up in inventory that failed, right? So you have to turn over that inventory to make some money. You're running out of your bestsellers. Well, I'm not sure there's a payment plan. I don't know how you want to direct her on this one, because it's like, this is going against the philosophy of leaning into your bestsellers.
Well, the thing is that you're running out of
money.
Yeah.
You'll need to find the money.
So totally get you're not able to have a real job. You don't need a real job. You have a business, right? Like that's the cool thing. Like the cool thing about all of us is that we have, if you're able to create a business, you're able to pay for things and not have to rely on another person. I love being an entrepreneur because it's up to me and how fast I want to go, how slow I want to go, how big I want to get, how not big I want to get, right? Like it's all up to me. So if it were me, and actually the perfect example is my husband, when he was a Broadway star, and then Broadway shut down during the pandemic. He literally could not work in his career because Hollywood and theater was shut down.
NBA.
So
I mean, the world. Though, let's just say the world
yeah,
collectively shut down.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
but those NBA players, they had a little bit of money to live on probably. But like, let's just say like a working actor who lives, like there were people who were on scale. Like, nonetheless, there are people who lost their jobs in the pandemic and they literally could not work in the thing that they wanted to do. So they had to get creative and they had to make their own money. So I was able with the way that my brain works to get my husband. He made $40,000 in one night by me teaching him how to sell something to his Instagram followers, and he sold something, right? And so that's the thing for all of you. Like, we know how to make you money. We know how to make money. Mina and I are first generation Americans. Our parents came here with literally nothing, and they had to build it from nothing. So the thing about Mina and I, and the reason why we do so well together, is that we learned how to make money from nowhere. We knew that it was up to us to go to college and to get ourselves to college. It was up to us to pay for our way through college. It was up to us to just to go get jobs that were not, Mina, my dad was up and down with jobs. My mom was a stay-at-home mom. Mina's parents worked in the factory plants for like the meat plants in Iowa. It was up to us to do something different than our families did. And we did. We both went to college. Mina has her master's or her
My
master's in
master's,
business.
my MBA. Yep.
Paid for this stuff herself. This isn't, and so it's up to you to make a change. And so if you can't have a real job, that's cool, dude. We'll help you. Like, I want all of you not to have real jobs. I want you all
Yeah.
to be
Release that
entrepreneurs.
from your thought that is
Mhm.
going to be the thing. Even with my MBA, I have my bachelor's in advertising and minor in psychology, all of that. It never taught me how to be an entrepreneur. The entrepreneur skill sets that I learned were what made me make money. Not the schooling, though. I don't want to say that too much because formal education, I love that. I think that if that's your mode of learning, then you do it.
But it
That's
didn't
why
teach us how to be entrepreneurs.
yes, it didn't teach us to be entrepreneurs. Even with my own kids, they'll have the option. What's your mode? How do you learn? Are you a visual learner? Are you experiential learner? Are you an entrepreneur? What is it that you, my friend, want to do in this beautiful life that you're creating? And I think that, that just for me is like this huge opportunity. So for you, even if if it's stuck in inventory that's not selling, just sell it and make the amount of money that you need to cover the first payments of multi-stream machine, because then you'll start to make money, and then you can reinvest in your business. So the thing about entrepreneurship is that you have to continually reinvest in the product or into yourself, because essentially you are the thing that will grow your business, which is why there's two things, right? You're reinvesting in products, you're reinvesting in yourself, the skill sets you have, the know-how you have. Otherwise you will have the time that you're taking, otherwise you'll have to make the mistakes and spend the money in order to learn now how to do certain skills. So for you, I think that see don't try to figure out how to pay for the entire thing or how to make your life career right now. That's like step 12. Right now, focus on, if you want to get into multi-stream machine, how do I make that first payment of $198 so that the program can pay for itself? Every single month, I'm going to focus on making $198, right? Focus on steps 1 and 2 versus steps 12, because that's where the overwhelm sets in. Okay.
Yeah. Tamara wrote, I was the same way, but had to bet on myself and took tools from them and made my first payment back in 2 weeks. That's amazing. So good. Congrats. So I want to talk to you all about the hand of hope. So for my friends, who's on the fence? This is for you, because the ones that have jumped into multi-stream machine, you've taken the hand. But I'm gonna talk to you, the ones of you that haven't yet. Okay, because we actually really, really, really don't want you to miss out on this bonus today. Also, I'm going to do this for all of you right now. The team's going to learn right now. Anyone that signs up right now while we're live, this expired, the Get Out of Your Own Way workbook, right? The goal, it's for goals and mindset workbook to become the boss of your business. It also helps you leave your full-time job. It helps you work through it, because without a plan, there's no way, right? So this is printable and downloadable. If you sign up right now while we're live, you'll also get this because this expired yesterday. So I just want to offer that to you if you're on the fence. Okay. So the hand of hope. So you're in a forest. Okay. You're in a forest. that has lots of like trees, and it's like, there's lots of paths, and you're not sure which path to take. But what you know is on the other side of the forest is your family. They're waiting for you, and you know you need to get to them. Okay. So like, I got to get through this forest. I don't know how, but I have to get through it. And so you're not sure which path to take. And all of a sudden, like this fairy comes down to you. She's the forest fairy, and she has a hand, and she reaches the hand out to you. And she says, "Take my hand. I will take you through the forest. I will help you find the right path, and I will get you to your family on the other side." And you're like, "Okay, how do I know that you're going to get me there?" And this fairy says to you, "Well, I grew up in this forest. My parents grew up in this forest. My grandparents grew up in this forest. Their parents grew up in this forest. We have been here for generations. We know this forest so well. Just trust me. Take my hand, and I will get you to the other side." So she reaches down. Now, my question to all of you is, do you take the hand of hope? Right? If you knew that someone was reaching out and saying, "Let us show you the way to get to the other side. Let us show you how to get to the things that you're hoping for in your lives," do you take that hand? Or do you say, "Nah, I got it. I'll figure this one out on my own"? You can go on your own, but it might take you longer. You might get lost. You might be scared, right? It's not as fun going on your own. So my question to you is what do you do? And that's up to you, right? We all get to choose. Do we take the hand? Do we ask for the help? Do we get the help that we know we need to get us there faster, safely to the other side with success, without all the like road bumps and the scary parts? Or do we do it on our own? And that's really up to you, my friends.
I love that story. And as Beverly said, oh my goodness, that scenario has me in tears. Yeah, it gives me chills every time that Jacqueline talks about the hand of hope, because we get those things in life, you're right, the hand of hope. And it's up to us whether or not we choose that hand of hope. Like Jacqueline said, we can absolutely do it our own way. We can go at our own. We could go in one general direction and hope it gets us there. But what if there was a hand of hope that knew, that had the knowledge, generational knowledge, that was like, you know what, I've done this before. I know this forest, and I can help you if you allow me to help you. And we give you all permission, because you need to give that permission to yourself to say, I receive that hand of hope. I receive that help. And then you reach out and you grab that hand of hope.
100%. So Christina says, "We've been there ourselves. On one of our early shipments, all our stock was the wrong size. We did a flash sale and then reinvested in the new stock, which takes 6-7 months. We joined Multi-Stream Machine last year and never regretted joining. We made our investment back within 7 days." If you're on the fence, so that's that $2,000 investment. They made it back within 7 days. This program is business changing and life changing. It's incredible, promise. Right? So Heather says, "I've been doing it all alone for so long, and then I found you all, and I'm so happy I did." Heather, we're so glad you're here too. We're
And
so glad that
Jalecia
you're
says,
here.
get off the fence, get on the bus. We're going places. You better believe we're going places, right? Thank you, Jalecia.
Jennifer,
I
on
love that.
Instagram, Kathy Weimer says, "Can I get more information?" So for all of you that are like just hearing about this now, it's multistreammachine.com. The doors are open until Tuesday. We've had hundreds of you join already. So excited to welcome the new class. Today there's a bonus. It's the price for profit bundle, where we're gonna there's a bunch of calculators in there to help you, like your average order value, free shipping threshold, just easier ways for you to use the numbers. Like we sent out an email yesterday that's like, if if math's not your thing, open this email, because it's true. Like math doesn't have to be your thing, but you could still operate your business in a good way. So that
Right.
expires today.
Right. And when you're thinking about cost of something, so this program is $19.97, right? If you're thinking about cost of something, you're not thinking about investment. Investment is that you get a return on investment. So I like to always say this, because I think that this is one of the skills that you first initially learn as a business owner. So everybody put on their boss of their business hat. You're not looking at cost, okay? You're looking on return on investment. Even when you're a product business owner, you're buying your physical raw goods in order to make a finished good, in order to sell it That's called return on investment, right? Because you're investing in those cost of goods. Same with education, same with things that go into you, the boss of your business, because you know that when you up level yourself, it pours out into your business. So when you're thinking about $2,000 or 198 for the payment plan, what is the return on investment? If I said to you, this will cost you $2,000, but you will make $2,000 within the first 12 days, right? That was the example that we gave. Would you do it? Absolutely. As a business owner, or as even, anybody, that would be absolute yes, because then you can compound that money and grow it even more. Okay, you paid off the program. Now you still get to use that knowledge, that skill set, the community. It's forever and instant access. So the return on investment is exponential, right? Because you're taking the actions to make it happen. So know that for a reframe in your brain of, okay, I know that I'm the boss of my business. I know that I shouldn't be looking at cost, because that's, on average what people do when they're just the average consumer, right? They're looking at cost or what something costs, and then they'll buy it. But you, my friends, as a business owner, actually have to think about it in a different way. Put on your boss of your business hat and you think, okay, this is an investment. I know this, but what is my return on investment? And then should I go do it?
Right. Okay. So, who's on the fence and how can we help you get over the fence? If you really are on the fence, let's answer some of your questions. We'd love to do that. And then what else? I wanted to say something about one of these things. Oh, we also decided to partner with PayPal Credit. So PayPal and PayPal Credit. So we have a PayPal option for the first time available ever, as well as for the payment plans as well. And then we also have PayPal Credit. So that's available to our friends in the US, where you, upon credit approval, can get 6 months of no interest to invest in MSM. So some people have done that, and they've done the pay in full option, the 1997, to get the 90-day roadmap bonus, because they know they actually have 6 months to pay it off without interest, but then they still have time to pay it off. So a lot of people have taken the leap in that way, done the pay in full, gotten the bonus, and then they're going to do their own payment plan with PayPal, right? So I thought that was really smart too.
Yeah, for sure. I do want to share something too, because I had talked about it in Multi-Stream Machine earlier this weekend. I think that a lot of people enjoyed it. And it is something I learned in the last couple weeks, right? So, how many of you feel overwhelmed, or you feel like you're making your products and you can't sell them, or you feel like, how is this ever going to work? And you feel overwhelmed by all the things, and you're like, I can't do this because it's not the right timing, or whatever it is, right? You've hit this point in your business where you're like, I feel so overwhelmed, I don't even know what to do, right? So a couple weeks ago, I thought I learned Jacqueline and I were at a mastermind, and this phrase has stuck with me ever since then, because I know that when it comes down to feeling overwhelmed, it is up to me to get myself out of that overwhelm. And the phrase is this: how am I taking part in my own suffering? How am I taking part in my own suffering? So, for all of you that are feeling overwhelmed, you're feeling like you can't do it, how are you taking part in it? Are you taking steps to get you out of that overwhelm? Are you investing in yourself? Are you feeling like, how am I ever going to do it? And so, that for me, that felt like, okay, I can make different choices. I gave the example of, when I say to Jacqueline, oh gosh, I wish I had more energy. I wish I had more energy. I wish this, I wish that. I wish I had more energy. And then during the break in between the lives this week, I was just laying there thinking, gosh, I wish I had more energy. But how am I taking part in my own suffering, right? Jacqueline's not going to come here and walk my legs for me. So I went out and I took a walk. So then I could get more energy, right? Because energy begets energy. Action begets action, right? You're starting to move that needle for yourself. And I think that for all of you, as you start to think about how you're building your life, or how you're doing various things for yourself and what you're in control of, think about how am I taking part in my own suffering, and how can I make that better? How can I make that better, right? So for all of you, kind of reframe that in your mind so you're able to take action, because it's just a little bit of action that needs to happen, and it stacks up on top of each other.
Yeah. And we're going to answer a question. Someone has a question about Amazon and multi-stream machine. Sade says, can we see real life examples of businesses who've seen a significant increase after joining the course? So, Sade, you might be new to um, what we're teaching here because all we've done is show those. So, my friends in the chat, if you've seen an increase after joining the course, please let Sade know what those are. Okay. So, the question that we have. Where is it? Amazon from Katie. If you're looking to get set up on Amazon and learning through multi-stream machine, how long does it typically take?
To get set up,
Mhm.
a few hours. Is that your question, Katie? So if you're looking to get set up on Amazon and learning through multi-stream machine, how long does it take? Well, it just takes, you can we knew of somebody that sold lighting, Bluetooth lighting. She said, I'm buying this for the Amazon module. She knew she wanted to get on Amazon. She bought it Friday, was completely set up with everything by Monday and making sales. So I don't
Yeah.
know how long it's going to get you to get sales, if that's what you're asking. But setup wise, I would say as long as it takes you to get through the three modules, they're broken up very intentionally. One is how to set yourself up on Amazon. Two is how to ship your goods to Amazon. And three is how to grow yourself on Amazon. So once you get through those, they're very easy. And the reason why I try to make it that easy is because Amazon is very cryptic. They don't let you know how easy it can be, but also you will have to get approved through Amazon. So they will take a little bit of time to do that. That's out of your control. That's more in Amazon's boat. But usually people will get set up within 24 hours or approved within 24 hours. That can vary. So you can jump into the community and see how long it's taken other people. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, I'm in skincare and it's taken me a while because, anything topical takes a little bit more. So, but I would say it doesn't take long, Katie. It doesn't take long
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. And listen, it's not an Amazon course, but if Amazon's right for you and we help you
Yeah.
decide whether that's a choice for you, then Mina literally walks you through like, here is the first link to click. And this is the stuff to do. And we've just
Mhm.
recently updated that because Amazon changed a few things. So
Yeah.
Rachel just wrote, grew my business from $4,000 to $130,000 on Etsy alone after a multi-stream machine. We don't even teach Etsy in the course, but she took what we teach and she applied it to her Etsy shop. And I mean, that's bonkers amazing. So let's go back and just read a couple more of these. Rael said, I just joined Multi-Stream Machine and wow, I'm only 7 minutes into the pricing module and realizing how you just saved me big. I was nervous to invest in multi-stream machine because I haven't even incorporated or printed my first t-shirt. I was saving my money for the first batch of products, but now I realize I'm going to plan things differently because I wasn't pricing things correctly and may need to switch production plans. If you're a brand new company like me, this will definitely save you time and frustration and money. Thank you girls for this amazing program. That's so good.
That's awesome, right? So she's just starting and she's making sure she doesn't make those mistakes in the beginning. I love
Yeah.
that.
Okay, so Joni just wrote, join the Bestseller Secrets Challenge group and watch the lives from the past couple weeks too. Implementing their strategies have significantly increased my revenue and profit. I've fallen in love with my business again. That is so nice to hear you've fallen in love
Oh
with your
my
business
gosh, I
again.
love that one.
Yeah,
And we have a lot of alumni in the chat, and that's why the alumni come back over and over too, is because they get invigorated about their businesses again and again and again with all the new inspiring stories, all the people that are working on their business. So you are in the right place. I love hearing that, Joni.
yeah. And then this is Bina's question, Mina. I'm already selling on Amazon, but want to increase sales and revenue. Is this course a good fit for me?
I think it is. It's not a guarantee that, oh, it'll just instantly be like that. But the way that I have you approach it is
On
you
Amazon, you mean,
are,
right?
yeah, on Amazon, is that you're getting set up. So it sounds like you're already set up. But there's people who have come in who have been selling on Amazon handmade or selling on Amazon the seller side, and they just have done things differently. So this gives you access to ways that I've grown Amazon. I've sold millions of labels. Now, does it tell you I give the general strategies because it's more so how to get set up on Amazon, but I talk a little bit about, how to grow on there in that third module. And that's what people have taken away and grown their Amazon sales from that. Now,
Yeah.
if you're already selling a ton, I'm not sure, but there's people who have absolutely come in to Multi-Stream Machine. Tamara, a different Tamara that we showed the other day, being one of them. She said that she was already had 6 figures. She already had her own website. She already had Amazon set up. And then we 3 times all of her business for her because she was just doing things how she was accustomed to doing them. And she only, it's like doing your business alone. You're used to doing things the way that you do them over and over and over. And this showed her different ways of doing things because she was able to jump into a community and was able to think about things in a different way and in a way that was small tweaks. So I would encourage you, Bina, to try it out, to jump in there, because I think I would say, yes, it could definitely grow your sales and with you just tweaking a few things.
Okay, so I actually want to give you all a backstage tour of a behind the scenes tour of Multi-Stream Machine just to share it. But there's Becca has a question. My struggle has been getting seen by enough people. I make kids crafts kits, card kits, and will be packaging my Alaskan themed scrapbook items into a kit. We have a lot of Alaskans in here, my friend. Do you have realistic ways for script, copyright, social posts for the best engagements? So here's the answer to that. We teach you about social media. And we teach you about social media in a different way. We teach you in the way of why are people on these certain platforms and what are they looking for. We also do have an Instagram crash course in there we've just added. There's TikTok in there. There's how to sell on social, like actually different than the one that we talked about yesterday. There's like a how to get people to convert, like thinking about social as commerce. It's called social commerce now. So that's the one thing that I want to tell you about that. Now, what we do have in there is that we have scripts. What?
Oh, I was just mouthing to Laura. She's been a podcast listener for months and just signed up for MSM. So welcome, Laura. We're so excited for you to get started too.
Yeah. So we do have scripts in there for things that you can use. There are video scripts in there, and you can use those video scripts as prompts. We also help you. There's scripts on like emails to send to influencers and collaborators, to people that you're sourcing from, directly to your customers, and also to business. So while it doesn't have actual prompts for social media, because that always changes, we do teach you how to have call to actions, like how to get people to buy. So the thing that you all miss is that we share a beautiful, pretty post, or us making, or maybe just us and our dog, right? Or like you're showing the snow outside, but it doesn't necessarily sell your products, right? There's obviously things that you can post that are going to be interesting to your customer. It may not be like, buy this, but they're confused, right? So confused customer never buys, and customers want you to tell them what to buy. So by the time you get through this, you will understand what to be posting to make sense, like to not waste your time anymore. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will definitely help you in a way that's going to teach you how to do content or posts for more, not just for more engagement, but to make money. That's our goal for you. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I want to show this question. Currently only selling on Amazon. Might need my own website and then join the course. What would you advise? So I would advise you, don't wait till you have a website. Just jump into the course. That will help you figure out, because we teach you about website. So for example, you'll have the know-how to set up your website, Amazon, all those different things, wholesale, whatever it is you want to do, email, pricing, shipping, inventory, photos, all of that. We teach it to you so that you can build it the right way, in a way that's like, not that it's perfect, but it'll start making you money. Okay. So don't wait until you have your own website to start, because Jacqueline's going to show you the behind the scenes. This will get you in the right direction to have the guidance to know, and to know that you're doing it the way you want to do it.
I just want to see if Instagram can actually see my screen. Maybe
they can. It's flipped back and forth, but I'm not sure. I wonder if I can just show it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you have to do it for me, because just
because I wonder why it's like reversed.
Because it's my face then flipping, because I'm on the stand and I can't see the other direction. Okay, I'm gonna go through this. Okay, perfect.
Okay, see, mine is right, the right thing. Let me move this stand. Okay.
There it is. Okay. So when you join Multi-Stream Machine, you'll have a dashboard. So in that dashboard, when you first log in, and it's your personal dashboard, depending on when you sign up, there will be different bonuses in your dashboard. So if you do the pay in full, you'll have the 90-day roadmap. If you signed up a few days ago, you'll see all of the bonuses. If you sign up today, when I say all of the bonuses, these are the fast action bonuses. So if you sign up today, you'll see the price for profit bundle, for example, or the get out of your own way workbook, right? Especially for like Laura, for example, who just signed up, she's going to get that as well. Now, when you go into the course, so let's go into the Multi-Stream Machine course, this is what you're going to start to see. So you're going to come in, there's going to be things like downloadable, like this is a bonus, a revenue planner. You're all going to get access to that. When you come in, for example, the welcome has every module has a welcome video, and we go through what's inside. There's also timestamps to tell you what's available. So if you need to jump around, or let's say you've already watched it and you're like, oh, I need to go back to that part where they talked about X, you can go through the timestamp. Now, here is the systems playbook. So a lot of you who talk about pricing, for example, here's the module about pricing. There's pricing FAQs, there's timestamps, as well as this bonus we haven't fully talked about, but it's a cost sheet and tutorial where you actually get the cost sheet and you can go, and it's for Excel or Google, the Excel
Google
version of
Sheets.
Google. Yes.
Yeah, that's an action tool. So lots of the playbooks have action tools, so you can just do plug and play or really quick action tools essentially. So that way you can take action immediately.
And for anyone who, like how Bina said, maybe I need to make my website. Well, if you're going to make your own website, let's build a website that sells. Let's build a website that has the correct kind of SEO. So you understand SEO, not to have to go hire someone for SEO, but we teach it to you. There's this bonus that everybody gets, which is Rachel Weber, who is the editor-in-chief of Better Homes and Gardens. And she was, and then now she writes all of the product descriptions for,
Kendra Scott Jewelry.
Kendra Scott, thank you. Kendra Scott Jewelry, right? So however Kendra Scott is making their gazillions, she teaches that to you all. You got the email playbook. So this is different ways to send emails. This is what we were talking about, 15 done for you email and DM templates and swipe files, as well as this bonus, which is 24 tried and true ways to grow your email list. Then for my friends asking about Amazon, selling on Amazon, starting your product listing, fulfillment, growing on Amazon. So this would help my friends that are already selling there, like how you can continue to grow, and an action tool of how much should I send into Amazon. Social media, we're adding to this. So there's some new ones coming, but right now we've got our level up how you show up online, quick and easy giveaways on Instagram. We've got what customers actually want on social. Oh, actually, I think you guys got it all up here. TikTok ideas, it's coming soon. Social commerce, building an online presence coming soon, and an Instagram crash course coming soon. Then we've got how to sell more in person. So this is top tips and tools. Someone said they made $300 from one thing they learned in this module. Plus you get an email sign-up sheet that we give you. Then the wholesale playbook. This is different than just go get on Fair and try and sell to people. And it's kind of like how I feel about Etsy. You get listed, but there's so many people. How do people find you? So we actually teach you an old school way. It's old school now, but we teach you how to sell wholesale kind of.
The traditional way,
The traditional way.
building relationships the right way. So you're not contingent. Your sales aren't contingent on a platform working for you. It is
Right.
your own self, boots to the ground sort of version.
And you also don't need a showroom. I used to pay
Yeah.
showrooms $1,000 a month plus 15% commission. All of that's without paying anyone commission. We also give you Look Like a Pro line sheet templates for Canva. So there's different editable line sheets that you can use, as well as this. Another thing that you wouldn't get if you weren't in here. Jared Mayer, who is the VP of sales, and he's the one who helped start selling wholesale for Pura Vida, who just sold a 50% stock of their business to Vera Bradley for $75 million. So they started this in college, and Jared came and taught you all this masterclass about the fortunes and the follow-up for wholesale. So again, we have Rachel Weber, who writes for Kendra Scott Jewelry. We have Jared Mayer, who's in charge of wholesale for Pura Vida bracelets. These people are in here wanting to teach you as well. We have collaborations and partnerships, right? So how to work with influencers or how to collab with people, how to make raving fans. And this is where we tie it all together for implementation. We help you make 1K in 30 days, even though we see that many of you have done more than that. You get these top 10 tools. You get a resource guide of over 300 resources for product-based business owners. And now this is the second page. So these are another masterclass. You get the bestseller secrets mini course, which is a little bit different than what we went through this last week. You get these best 9 offers for your bestsellers. So my friend who has a lot of poor sellers and wants to sell more of those, we have ways that you can do that here by leading with your bestseller. You get previous calls. You can listen to other people's questions. And the cool thing about these is that they're time stamped with the question. So, what should I do with my old inventory that will not carry anymore? How many product minimums should a brand have before reaching out to wholesalers? What do retailers start and finish buying for the holidays? These questions were asked by students like you, and we answer them for you. And you can listen, plus all this other coaching. So it's just like there's so much here, plus the bonuses that you're going to get. So I hope that was helpful seeing inside. Did you like seeing inside?
Yeah, super helpful, everybody's saying. And that's the thing, right? Because a lot of times we get the same questions, or these are people that are in the community with you that are walking the same path as you. They also want to grow their product business. They also want to grow their sales, live their life, do their version of their own path to profit as we teach you. And there's room at the top for all of us. We each have our own version of, even if even if there's more than one jewelry designer, there's a customer out there for every single one of you. And we want to make sure that when you are busy or you're, creating these beautiful businesses, that you also are making money so you can sustain and contribute to your household, build your dream house. So, take your kids on vacation, whatever it is that you want to do, that it's leading to whatever life that you want it to be.
Yeah. So this is from Michelle. So Michelle's asking, is this made more for makers and resellers with our own online e-commerce, not Amazon, like a clothing boutique? No. So it was made with the intention initially of people who are manufacturers or makers. So people who own the product-based business and they make the product. So that was the initial thing. But we
They
don't
make
talk about
it either through a manufacturer or with their own hands,
yeah. But then there are so many people that ended up joining that are resellers and retailers. So they have boutiques and they're buying products from other people and they're selling it. So the places for you, my friend, depending on how you're doing, but for an online, especially online e-commerce. Oh,
The
Instagram is
hour.
done with us.
I
It was an
forgot the
hour.
hour.
Hold on.
Instagram ends at the hour. Totally forgot.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm so tired of like Instagram thinking like it's 2019 and they only want to give us an hour.
I know. Instagram changing every minute. We can barely keep up with you, Instagram, Mark Zuckerberg. The other
Okay.
time it was not an hour, so Okay.
Yeah. So Rachel says this, and this is true. So the unicorn store, her name is Flower. We've had the privilege of meeting her in person. She sells all unicorn items. She just buys stuff. Anyone that makes unicorn stuff, she buys it and she resells it online, right? So we have B blends.
So whoever had said this, I would recommend that you go into the photos module, the emails module, the inventory module. The pricing
How to get
will
your
be
website to sell more.
Yeah, how to get your website to sell more. The in-person module, because that will do a lot with your foot traffic. And then again, I don't know if I said email, that one for sure, because we want you to build that email list so you can kind of tie in your online and offline. Okay. And then
even today's bonus, the profit bundle. The thing is depending on how your website converts, I think that knowing what your free shipping threshold should be and understanding your average order value and then getting them to a certain point, people have seen an increase in their sales just from doing what we teach within that.
Yeah. And the pricing formula, you adjust it to you being a reseller. So that still fits too with what we teach you in pricing, but you know that you're the reseller version of that versus the person that's the original, getting the products out into the world. So we have tons of people that are resellers and that own their own boutique. Many have made for Mama Shop. Stacy of B Essentials or B Blends, B Essentials. I can't remember them all off the top of my head. There's a
almost
lot.
3,000 people in this program. So, but we know a handful of them. And so, yeah, it would work. Here's the deal. We even had someone who said that they were already making 6 figures and they were on all of the platforms and they tripled their 6 figures. They tripled their sales because of what they learned in here. So here's the deal. You've been doing it on your own for a really long time. And sure, you can go, there's boutique specific coaches out there. But if you like us and you like the way we teach, the thing about multi-stream machine is that it is many paths to profit. So nobody in here has said, I started at module 1, ended at module 10, had to learn all of it, implement all of it, and then that's when I made my money. They've all dipped into different modules. This is why this course is actually like should be a $5,000 program.
Or 13,000.
Yeah, which, Ben said this should be 13 grand. But
Yes.
the reason why is that there really is a lot in here. And the reason why is that it's not our formula for your success. It's your formula for your success. We do it for you to decide what's best for you right now. So we want to give you all of the tools and then you pick. It's a buffet of information. And then you pick and you do what Christina said, where she's like, I just jumped into email first.
Yeah.
Or Rachel said, I actually went to the SEO module. I got better photos. I made sure my pricing was good. I jumped into the SEO part, but applied it to my Etsy,
Yeah. And
right?
you get instant and forever access. So the thing I love about it too is that it serves everybody even in any season of their business. So they can just be starting out. We called it starting out Sonia, all the hats Amy, who's been working in her business but feeling overwhelmed, or experienced Emily, right? Who is a seasoned veteran in her business. And it can, because the thing is, we probably have not tried everything for every channel, for everyone all the time. We know that we can jump into, like Jacqueline said, you can jump into what you need to do for whichever one you want to do in your season of business. So, for example, we have a $4 million business on there that has made their millions on Etsy. Right. We have other people that have made their way on wholesale. For example, their bread and butter is wholesale. But there's other ways that you can make money knowing what you know, and you're shortcutting it for yourself. We have people who don't know what they're going to do yet, or they're drop sellers, drop shippers, or whatever, and but they know what the business they're going to start, right? So we have people at every stage, and you're able to go back for whenever you want to transition your business to something else. So Annika, for example, is going back to Amazon to see if it's right for her now. It may or may not be, right?
So when you join today, Bina, you'll get instant and immediate access to everything I showed you, plus the bonuses. You get access to the course for life and updates to the core content as they come. Okay, so it's immediate and instant access to everything. So it's not dripped out. You could go where you need to go. You get it for life, meaning full life, right? Like we're in this together. And that
And you get future updates to the core
future
content
updates
as
to the
well.
core content. So yes, so that would happen. And then someone else asked if this is right for startups. And so if it is, we don't teach you how to come up with your product idea. We don't teach you how to source your idea. Like you do that on your own. But if you need help making sure your systems are in place, how to get more eyes on your business for people to know that your business actually exists, and how to start selling, I will tell you, and everybody here who joined MSM would say they wish that they had this program before they started to know what they were going to do. Right.
Yeah. So team, can you drop the link into the comments again? Because sign up, everybody. You have only a few hours before that bonus goes away. The pricing for profit bundle. Is that what it's called? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. The profit bundle is going to go away. And, but we have other bonuses in there, but that one is so great. So make sure that you sign up.
And here's the deal. I'm going to
Mhm.
offer you guys this. If you sign up today, if you sign up now while we're live, you're going to get this, which disappeared yesterday. So it's the workbook. We'll also give you the bonus. If you're live and you join right now, we'll also give you the bonus that disappeared yesterday, which is the how to sell more on social. Okay.
Mhm.
So if you're live and you sign up now, you will get that as well. You'll see it in your portal. So Jeanette Thompson said, I'm doing print on demand, but we'll also be selling laser engraved jewelry at a later time, not nearly ready. Okay, anyways. So I'm taking the parts that are most relevant to my business, and I have big dreams that go beyond print on demand, but with almost no working capital, this is where I decided to start. Anyways, I found multi-stream machine to be extremely helpful, and I'm just getting started. And then Megan wrote, I joined 4 weeks ago and made probably $400 revenue and am on the payment plan.
Look at how cute her stuff is. She said that she was so excited because I want to read this part. I joined Multi-Stream Machine a month ago, and I'm so excited because it's given me such a weight.
You can get a swag bag if you join live.
Oh my God, that
No?
literally
Okay.
startled the heck out of
He
me.
was so mad at me.
um, okay, so this is the part that I
Sorry, go
wanted
ahead.
to read. I joined Multi-Stream Machine a month ago, and I'm so excited because it's given me such a weight lifted off of my shoulders, right? So a lot of times when you feel uncertain, you feel scared, and you're trying to do the things in your business, you feel like there's a weight on you because you don't know what you don't know. So for Michelle, she was able to get that lifted off of her shoulders and feel like, oh, now I know what my path is. I'm not chasing my tail. I'm not throwing spaghetti at the wall. And look at, she joined 4 weeks ago and probably made $400. She said made $400 revenue, and she's on that payment plan, which is the $198 per month. And the program's paying for itself at this point, actually for
Yeah.
2 months now.
And you can't get a swag bag. They ran out of product. They're mad at me. So they're like, no, we don't have any more. But you can get all the other bonuses. Okay, this is from Doris. Hello, product bosses. My name is Doris. I joined Multi-Stream Machine last week because I'm so excited to finally found my tribe and community. I feel like this is really going to help set up my business to finally make a decent profit. I've been making jewelry for 10 plus years, doing a lot of craft fairs on Etsy. I don't sell a lot of Etsy while working a full-time job. I've always considered this business as a hobby and not really taking it serious. But last year I decided that this was the year to finally make the transition and go for it. My plan is to make this business profitable and quit my day job. Thank you, Jacqueline and Minna.
Awesome, right? Because sometimes it's going to take that step in your own brain that you don't want to treat it as a hobby. You want to treat it as a business, right? Because otherwise, why would you put all this effort in? Let's see here.
And these are all the why they joined. So if you're on the fence, get over the fence. If you are on the fence, let us know, and let's see if we can answer any more questions for about 5 more minutes. And then we're going to go on with our Sunday, and you're going to go on with your Sunday. And then you get to decide what you want for your life moving forward. You get to decide.
Or your Monday if you were in Hong Kong or
if you're somewhere else in the world. It could be Monday. And you get to decide, right? You get to decide what you want to do. We have the tools. We have the education. We have the community. We have the exact steps for you to take. You get to decide whether you're going to reach for the hand of hope and follow those steps that we have for you, or go at it on your own, right? This Facebook user says going to sign up. Not sure who that is, but we're super excited you're going to sign up.
Sign up immediately so then you can get all those other bonuses.
And we can celebrate you. So 5 minutes if you want the bonuses that expired yesterday. About 5 minutes for you to sign up right now, just so we can also just celebrate you live. So any other questions that anybody has while we're waiting for those signups to come through? Team, share a couple of people that signed up with us so we can shout them out. Okay. Meanie Wheats, awesome. Okay, Keisha signed up. Jill and Jessica, welcome.
Welcome, everybody.
So excited to have you. And Keisha signed up. Welcome, Keisha. Super excited to have you on board.
Okay, everybody. So we are in the inside. We're on the inside. We want to see you in there. Imagine being able to be around all these people that have been online with us, and they have access to all of these. So again, those 3 things that we're going to give you right now is the exact steps that you need to take, the confidence and accountability that you need to get there, to take the action, and last and not least, the community and support that you need to reach that dream life that you want to. So we're in there. We really want to see you in there, and we're excited to welcome in our new class of 2023. So
yes,
we'll see you in there, everybody.
We'll see you. Thank you, everyone, and have an awesome rest of your day or evening.